Hello everybody, my name is Green Mohawk, and welcome! Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to kill both Purlovias and Basilisks, but before we get started, make sure you guys leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more content like this. At the end of this video, I'm going to be showing you guys what, in my opinion, is the best way to kill a Purlovia. None of my PvP friends knew about it until I told them, so make sure you stick around till the end. Alright guys, so the first thing we need to talk about is how you can find Purlovias and Basilisks. So the two methods that I know of will be the Peripherals and the direwolf. The direwolf is a pretty different one. I actually didn't know about this one until pretty recently. If you get on it and press C, it'll sniff around and find any hidden objects in the area. This also includes explorer notes, so keep in mind they might not all be hidden dinos, but as you can see, it'll mark them all with masks saying they're in disguise. If you jump off it, you will no longer see that. So this method isn't quite as useful because you can only know about it when you're writing it, and it also doesn't really notify you. So say you're looking this way, you have no idea that it found something. It doesn't signify you at all, and it just puts markers in the air. So with this method, you have to be a little bit more attentive, and you probably have to have two players doing it. Maybe one flying around holding you and the direwolf while the other one's sniffing out. But if you want to go unnoticed while searching, then I highly recommend the direwolf. But if you're working single and you want to be notified so you know exactly when you found something, I recommend using the beloved Peripherals. So this guy has a setting for alerts. Alerts will tell you whenever a player or an enemy is in the area. If you set it to players and tames only and then turn on turret mode, it'll tell you whenever there is an enemy player or dino in the area. As you can see by these red markers, there's a lot of them here. I'm going to be showing you guys how to take out all of these guys. Back here, these are Basilisks, right in front of the Velociraptors. The Velociraptors are just there to take care of corrupted dinos. But anyway, Basilisks are the exact same as Purlovias when getting them out of the ground, so keep in mind that whenever you're using these methods. If you want to know how to kill a Reaper King, let me know in the comments below. They are actually different on how you get them out of the ground, so feel free to let me know. So to get started, I'm just going to bust a little myth. My friends actually thought you could punch them out of the ground or use a sword. That is false. No matter how much you swing your sword or punch them, it's never going to work. I could go and sit here using 20 swords on it and it won't damage it at all. So just a little heads up about that. The second method is very well known. That's just the fact that you can use C4 and grenades on Purlovias. Any type of explosive will take it out. Let me just put that down and then explode it. As you can see, all these guys popped up. A couple of them didn't, so I'm going to throw a grenade at those ones. The grenade obviously takes a little longer to throw, but they all pop out. So once they're here, obviously you can just kill them with any type of device you want. You can use a sword or a dino or whatever, really. So there's that. And then there's also the rocket launcher. The rocket launcher works just as well. Any type of explosives really do, as long as they do AoE damage. Alright, so up next on our list we have tech saddles. Tech saddles, whenever you press left control, or maybe right control as well, no, it looks like it's just left control, will pull up this turret mode. Whenever you're in turret mode, you have this cursor, and then you can fire little plasma or element bullets. So if you take this and shoot at the Purlovia or Basilisk, it'll go ahead and come out of the ground. Just like that. And it also works just the same. Thank you, Velociraptors, for the cleanup. It also works just the same for the tech rifle. No other tech items, to my knowledge, can actually do it other than the gauntlets. The railgun does not do it, as it's not splash damage. I'm pretty sure the common kind of effect here is it has to have splash damage in order to take them out. So with the tech gauntlets, all you need to do is hold down right click. Hang on, it needs an element real fast. Alright, so just go ahead and right click with the tech gauntlets, and then you'll start charging up, and you can just fire at the ground right next to it. This method is kind of weird to do, but if you aim it right, you can get it out of the ground. Another quick side note that I forgot to mention, if you take out a mech and you fire at the hidden Purlovias with its pistol, it works exactly the same as the tech rifle. I forgot to mention this before I got all the Purlovias out of the ground, but just a quick mention that you can use this as well. Alright, so up next on our list we have fire. Yes, fire. If you want to burn your neighbor's Purlovia, then you can pull out a fire arrow and fire it on away. As you can see, it comes right out of the ground, still on fire. What are you doing, Anklets? Where are you going? Go away. Anyway, so you can use fire arrows. You can also use a flamethrower. Both of these methods work extremely well. These are some pretty cheap methods that you can use. I don't know what this Anklet thinks he's doing when I'm sitting here using a flamethrower. Like, come on, dude, go, just die. This poor Anklet didn't know what he was walking into. Didn't think that, oh, this man might have a flamethrower. So when I was actually doing testing the first time around on like what items would work, considering fire worked, I had an idea. What if the torch would work? So I pulled out my trusty old torch from good old level 1 engrams. You get these things by default, by the way. And I whacked Purlovia. Came right out of the ground. Now, although this doesn't do any damage to it while it's in the ground, it will come out thinking that it's on fire. I'm not sure if this is a glitch or anything, but you can get the Purlovias actually out of the ground, and if you wanted, kill them at level 1, which is pretty freaking awesome. So go ahead and use this method to get all of your enemies' Purlovias out. This is much, much easier than using C4, which was apparently a very common method before. Oh, my flamethrower broke. Anyways, thank you so much for watching this video, guys. If you guys want to know how to get a Reaper King out of the ground as well, feel free to let me know down in the comments below. Those ones cannot be gotten out by any of these methods to my knowledge. Feel free to correct me if I'm wrong. I'll do some more testing in the future. And also feel free to let me know on any other video ideas that you have for me. And I will see you guys next time.